Those are the kind of rodents that go into holes that you don't want them to go into. Oh, really? He goes, yeah. My boss, he says I'm schizophrenic. And I go, okay.
Shout out to the Irish broad.
Grappa is a byproduct of the winemaking process.
99 bottles, yeah, we got them all. Line them all up, and we'll drink till we fall. Salsa Cantina's the best liquor store. Salsa Cantina, you'll never need more.
Hello, and welcome to a new episode of the Arthur Ave Podcast. It's been a while. I feel like we haven't gotten together in a very long time. Things happen. People get sick. People go away. We get lazy, but we're back.
A lot of things were going on last couple weeks, one after another. One guy goes here, one guy goes there, one guy goes to play with toys, F's up the whole flow of everything.
Not the two guys getting attacked by a mouse and running away.
Wasn't a mouse, it was a shrew. Big difference, okay? Shrew looks like an ungodly subterranean creature.
Yeah, technically, I guess it is a subterranean.
It doesn't have eyes.
It's a little shovel, though.
Disgusting looking.
I thought shrews are only in, like, England.
Probably, and they're in Pennsylvania. Rural Wood, Pennsylvania. The cab driver that drove me home was like, oh, yeah, every house over here has a rodent problem.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the woods. People move to the woods. Like, they go from the city and move to the woods, and they're like, oh, no, there's a mouse. Oh, no, there's like a creature. Yeah, it's the wood. You move to that.
Mouse, I don't give a shit. Mouse is more scared of you than anything else. The shrew is not scared of nobody. That thing is just persistent. Those are the kind of rodents that go into holes that you don't want them to go into.
You guys are like, I don't know, 800 pounds of men combined. And you ran away from a little mouse, both of you.
They're nasty little creatures. Look them up. Shrews.
And now show the picture of the dead shrew.
And now show the picture of the cab driver walking to the gas station in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, with the gas tank because he ran out of gas on the highway.
It's crazy that, it's crazy that
I'll give you
a 2-hour cab ride from the woods because a little mouse scared you.
Let me get into this story. So I get woken up at like 7 o'clock. Well, actually 7:30.
Whoa, hold on.
Going to take a dump. We're on vacation, we're on PA.
Okay, there you go.
I wake up, we had a good night. I wake up the next morning, do my routine, my ritual, and I'm reading my phone with my eyes barely open. And it's our producer going, hey, I left. I'm out of here. I bounced. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, we have one of these animals inside the house. So I look up what he sent me, all these links, and it's this disgusting looking nightmare creature, the shrew. It's small, it's tiny, whatever, but they're nasty looking. So I go, I'm reading all like the diseases it spreads, like bovine disease, all this like shit. And I'm like, you know what? I have a nice house, nice bed, it's clean. What am I gonna do here? Sleep in this house and deal with a weird nightmare fuel animal thing. So I'm like, all right, let me get the out of here. So I call a cab. And you know what? For a 2-hour ride, cab wasn't that expensive. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. So I get in the cab. Guy comes to get me. And immediately, I knew it was going to be a bad ride. Cab covered in dog hair. The guy's in pajamas. I'm like, whatever. Let's just get out of here. So I get in the car. I start driving. 10 minutes into it, right? The guy goes, oh, shit, you're going far. I didn't realize you're going this far. So I could tell the guy's brain dead right off the bat. I'm like, yeah, it's a little drag. He goes, oh, where you going? Where you leaving? And I'm telling him the whole thing about the shrew. Kept us up all night, running around the house. He's like, yeah, that happens. And he's like, yeah. He goes, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. I have some health issues myself. I'm like, oh, really? He goes, yeah. My boss, he says I'm schizophrenic. And I go, okay. And this is the start of a 2-hour ride. I go, oh, all right. Okay. Mind you, it's been snowing and sleeting. So the roads are a mess. We're in, middle of nowhere, PA. This guy has like the shittiest bottom baseline Nissan you can buy. Got dog hair everywhere. It's a mess. I'm like, all right, whatever. Just get us there, please. In one go. Starts talking about how he doesn't see things. He has problems with all his coworkers. He doesn't have suicidal thoughts, but he wants to hurt them. I'm like, yep. I'm like, yeah, man. You gotta let things go in life.
I got the same feelings about my coworkers.
I'm like, okay, I'm stuck with this guy now. Pretty much me and him. So we're driving. Some nice ladies came by.
Shout out to the Irish broads. They said to say that. They said Irish broads.
Irish broads. Anyway, so we're on this route, and this guy keeps talking, and I'm like, man, I don't know if the snow's gonna take us out, or this guy's just gonna pull a hard right turn off the bridge and kill us both. Anyway, an hour deep into the ride, this guy's yapping his mouth off the whole time. He looks down and goes, "Oh shit, we're out of gas." And I go, "What?" He pulls off the ramp. We're an hour deep into the middle of nowhere, PA.
That's crazy.
And the car dies right off the ramp. And I'm sitting there going, "What?" I'm like, "Yo, there's no gas." He's like, "Nah, man, this car is empty." I go, "Great." He's like, "You might want to get out the car in case someone, comes careening behind you, smash it into you." I'm like, "That's a good point. Let me step outside the car." So I'm stepping outside the car.
Just for him saying that, it's not his first rodeo running out of gas.
No, he's just a moron has a gas tank in his trunk, so he does this shit all the time.
Yeah, I never have a gas tank because I don't try and run
Gas tank. You retarded? 10 gallons in that car. How the you think you're gonna go? So anyway, this guy gets out the car. Mind you, it's freezing, right? Thank God it's like, maybe 11 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's people all over the place. He gets his gas tank out. He's looking around. And he sees the gas station. I'm like, all right, thank God. There's a gas station right there. There's a McDonald's right there. I'm like, all right, we're at least somewhat civilization. And then I see the gas station's closed. And I go, oh, shit. Now what? The guy starts walking on the block. And car pulls up to him. They say something. He jumps in the back seat and he takes off. He's gone. So now it's just me with this guy's car on the side of a road. Trucks are passing us by. And I'm thinking, what the am I doing here? What the
My favorite part is that of this whole story is that Joey left, had his wife pick him up, and didn't tell you, just peace out in the middle of the night.
Listen, man, you gotta go. You gotta go.
The best part.
What are you gonna do? You gotta go. You gotta
My
go.
favorite part is that you woke up and Joey's like, "Oh, I laughed already." I knew it was up because Joey's texting because I didn't go on this trip. I'm like, I'm not going on this trip. This is too weird of a trip for me. And then Joey's texting that night going, "There's a mouse running around, ha ha ha." And then I could tell, I'm like, oh, I think Joey's really like shook from this shrew. And sure enough, he dipped out and you just had to walk home, basically.
Well, I made my way home. One way or another. I found a way. So this guy, now it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm on the side of a road. And I'm like, I'm about to piece the out. I'm going to go into this McDonald's, get a cheeseburger, and just wait for the next cab to come. But I felt bad. The guy's retarded. You can tell he's retarded.
Speaking of retarded, he comes to Philadelphia.
In the car stuck there. He's got his phone stuck there. His keys are in the car. Everything's still there. I felt bad. So I said, all right, let me just wait it out. Another 5 minutes go by, and another car shows up, and he gets out the back seat. Totally different car. He's got the gas can with him. He's like, yeah, I got some gas.
So he got into a car.
So you came back in a different car? He's like, yeah, someone else gave me a ride back. I go, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, everyone here knows like if you don't get help, you're gonna die. So they'll help you out. They'll give you a ride here.
Now imagine helping a guy like hitchhiking and the guy's schizophrenic saying he wants to kill his coworkers. And I'd be like, what the did I just?
Guy's teeth were more yellow than a pound of gold. Hair all over himself, flannel pajamas, like he just woke up. The pajamas really pissed me off for some reason.
When I see people wearing pajamas outside,
you gotta rent your house, go get a pound of sugar.
I don't even like that. I don't like leaving my house in sweatpants. I think it's trash.
You're working, you're on the clock, you're driving around. Mind you, okay, it's Uber, it's a gig, whatever, but it's a job.
Yeah, put some clothes on.
Come on, put a pair of pants on.
Walking around with
brush your teeth.
Elmo pajamas on like an idiot.
Don't tell people about your schizophrenia. Put gas in your car. So he gets to the car, we get on the road, and we commute back. And the whole time I'm like, okay, we got the gas now, but now we're going to die from this guy sliding out and not paying attention. Whatever. Long story short, he gets us there. I get out the car. I say, God bless.
And now he knows where you live.
No, he doesn't know where I live because I didn't go to my house.
Oh.
I went to someone else. I went to Joey's house.
No, he knows that Joey lives.
Joey lives. He knows Joey lives.
He's going to drive 2 hours and just sit in front of Joey's house now.
Yeah, it was a ride from hell. It was a nightmare.
All because of a little mouse.
All because of a shrew.
And, you know, you guys leave and your John, our friend, sends a picture in the group chat saying the exterminator's here, and then a next picture of the dead shrew.
Yeah.
You couldn't just hold out for a couple hours.
Well,
Shrew was dead before you even got home.
Even then, I started thinking about it. It's like, if there's one shrew running around,
Oh, if there's one, there's
probably a
five.
dozen just, chilling in the woods waiting to get you. And it was sad because it was such a beautiful area. When I woke up, there was snow coming down. I was like, damn, there was like woods in the backyard. Like, this is beautiful. We're going to have a great weekend. But the shrew had other plans.
2 grown-ass men with families to protect get afraid and run away from a... God forbid there's a shrew in your own house. What are you going to do? You're going to move out of the house?
Tough for a guy who didn't want to go on vacation with a couple of real whites. Now, we're not really real whites. We're like city, whites. We're not really whites. These guys were real whites. They were from the woods. They were from the country. And even that, they got a little weak.
I wasn't going to go on an old...
Little weak.
First of all, someone's got to run the sewer.
Fez.
Yeah, okay.
He's got 2 eyes. The guy don't have schizophrenia. He puts on pants. He got gas in his car. Fez never ran out of gas.
Shout out to Fez. Show the picture of Fez Troll.
Fez troll.
Well, it sounds like a great weekend.
It was. The whites were a little too white for me, but they were nice. They were very nice guys.
Joey didn't have a good time. You didn't have a good time.
They were so white. The guy told me, hey, those are eggs from my house. Make sure you wash your hands. They probably have salmonella on them. I was like, you know what? Thank you. These are delicious eggs. So I had some nice.
I mean, I had backyard chickens. They had shit on the eggs. You had to wash the eggs.
You don't have chickens anymore, though.
No, because the rats came around. The shrews came around. But...
Oh.
Get rid of them. Well, what are we doing? We're drinking grappa. You already drank it. You didn't even...
Well, I was sipping it while I was talking, telling my story.
Tell them what we're drinking.
This is something called grappa. If you ever heard of it before, some Italians call it grappa.
I call
Trying
it
to be funny.
fucking grappa myself.
But this is grappa. Grappa is a byproduct of the winemaking process. Oh, Joe, for you. What do you mean? It's no
calories, man.
It's additive free. It's puro. Got a little bit, Joe. This is $75 bottle of grappa.
$75 bottle.
It's a half bottle.
It's a
it's really like
375 milliliter. It's from the great winemakers of Gaia. Gaia makes fantastic wines.
Gaia not only does it make fantastic wines, they have a holding of the most expensive property in the Piemonte region. Like, you can never buy this property again because they'll never sell it in such quantities.
Yeah.
Just the land holdings alone, they're super wealthy. They don't have to make any wine, but they happen to make the best wine in the Piemonte region. The Barolo is probably the best. The Barbaresco is probably number 2, if not number 1. They have the best shit. And from the leftover making that wine, they make this stuff called grappa. JP, what do you think about grappa?
I think
before I get
grappa's
into what it is.
disgusting. All forms of grappa, everything. Like grappa, Italian grappa, Albanian grappa.
Well, don't say that because Albanian grappa is not really grappa.
Well, you know what I mean. It's all. I actually like the rakia better than grappa.
You are uncultured.
They're both disgusting.
2 different things.
They're both gross. Let's drink this high-end, expensive. Now, this is aged.
I smelled the mic again.
This is aged, right? 'Cause
Correct.
It's gold. It's what, 3 years age at least?
I would assume at least a year, maybe 6 months. It's kind of light.
All right.
But it could be longer.
I'm going to taste this.
The nose is very hard to call. I had a hard time picking up the nose last time. You can kind of smell a little bit of like honey, like very
Actually, it's not
faintly.
It's actually not that bad.
Very faintly.
I tasted this before and I hate it. I don't know. Maybe like because I'm battling some sort of congestion. It's making it taste better. I don't know.
It tastes great. The first time I had it though, I think we both like must have ate something or drank something that was like sweet beforehand because it didn't taste as good to me. Now it's tasting much better. It's a little bit of heat on the tongue.
Yeah, it tastes better than the first time I tasted it, but I still don't like grappa.
I'm not going to say, hey, let's drink a bottle of grappa. You come over to my house. probably would give you whiskey first or tequila. But on the occasion, grappa ain't bad.
No, we should. We should have taken this nice, fine, high-end grappa and took like a really crap grappa.
I mean, we can still do that now if you want.
I don't want to. I was just because I'm like, oh, I'm not hating this grappa. Let me drink something that's gonna make me hate grappa. No, I mean,
Well, okay. So let me get into the differences between. I will tell you what grappa is, and I'll tell you the differences between Italian grappa and Albanian grappa.
I do get like honey on the nose on this one.
A little bit of honey. It's pretty tasty. So grappa, left over from making wine. So after they make wine, they press all the grapes. They get this skin and seeds and twigs are left over. They call it the pumice. It looks like a big hockey puck. They take this hockey puck, they put it in a big pot. They add water, they add yeast, they add sugar. It starts to ferment. It gets all bubbly, gets all funky, like how you see like a what do they call it? A brewer's mash. It's what you see like in distilleries where they make bourbon. Same kind of thing happens. They then wait for that to do for a couple of days, and after that, they go and distill it. When they distill it, you get this nice clear liquid, and that is grappa. It's made over from the leftover of winemaking process. Raki.
I'm getting like some not to cut you off. I'm getting a nice like subtle apple notes after as well.
He did cut me off.
Raki's made out of
Raki,
the crap they have over there.
similar, but not the same. It's made from brandy. It's well, I shouldn't say it's made from brandy. It's technically a brandy. It's made from the juice of squeezing grapes.
Yeah.
Which is a cheaper mythology, I think, in my mindset. So it is sweeter, has more sugar content. Same thing happens. It's juice on the side. They throw in yeast. It ferments. They distill that. Bam. You have your rakia, which is grape brandy. Also, they do quince. They do plum. They do apricot. They do pears. Apparently, they do cherries as well, though we don't have anything like that. They do some other funky fruits too. But a lot of it's plum. A lot of it is grape. So if you see that, that's what
we got to get that Serbian Raki guy on.
He would be a great addition. He can really go into detail about everything.
Because we also have that new stuff we got from Croatia. I don't even know. There's a walnut one.
Yes, there's a walnut one. Peliknova, I think that's cherry.
Palinka?
Oh, the blue one. The Pelikova.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's cherry. And then you have like the Bekirova, which is like cloves. So I don't know what the hell that's made out of, but I'm assuming it's cloves, so that's what it tastes like.
That just burped up the grappa. It's like just burping up nail polish remover.
You have to know how to drink certain spirits. Things like grappa, you're going to just slowly sip on. Slow, small sips. You're not going to take big gulps. You're not going to shoot it down as shots. You got to sip it little by little. Let the flavors mature and develop.
I also get like a little bit of that Scotch soap flavor to it.
Let me see if I
think it's maybe just, I don't know, the alcohol in it.
Well, soap is usually indicative of being cooked too fast. Something about the phenols, they overdevelop too fast, and you get this soap kind of taste to it. So when they cook things slower at a lower temperature, it doesn't get those nasty soapish flavors.
It's like slight Scotch soap, which you and I both, we both have that Scotch soap tasting to it, but it has, I can taste the fruits in it.
I see why you say that. I don't get the Scotch soap, but I could see why you say that, because there's kind of like almost like a film, like an oilish kind of thing to it. I see why you say that.
Like, it's like the Scotch soap, but then there's like a little hint of raisin underneath.
Yeah.
It's funny when, I'm at the store and someone comes in and they go, it's two types. Do you have a grappa? Yeah, right here. And then they come and do you have grappa? I go, yeah, I have raki right here. You can tell which one they go with.
One is a little bit more square, a little more 90-degree angles in the face and head. The other one is just a little bit shorter, a little more mountain man-ish.
Yeah. One looks like a little gnome. The other one looks like confused Dracula. I can tell where they're going.
A hobbit in overalls. Kind of like a big ogreish clothing man.
Yeah, it's a hobbit in overalls with like one of the little newspaper boy hats on.
When they break out and go, we held back the Turks for 500 years. You know exactly who they are.
Yeah. And then they go, no, this one's from Serbia. I cannot drink. Or this one is from this. I can't drink. I'm like, it's.
And the other guy wants nickel and dime you.
Yeah, the other guy wants the nickel.
I have to pay tax if I pay cash. No, you have to pay tax, man, no matter what you pay with. Why?
You give me a good price, I buy 2? No.
What if I buy 3? No.
At least the Albanians will buy a whole case. I'll give them something.
Albanians, I'll give them credit. They don't do not give a f. We'll buy a whole case. Here's cash. Smile on their face. Walk right out the door.
Typical Italians, they got short people with short arms.
You ship it to my house for free? No, mother. Costs money to do that. Why? I bought a pair of shoes. They had it for my house for free. They ship it all the time for free. Why don't you ship for free? Because I don't, mother. Costs money, son of a bitch.
So I try to get nickel and dime by the old Italians when they're buying a $20 a month.
Costco has it for $3 less.
They don't. We are the cheapest in the nation when it comes to this drink.
I go to Costco. You know they have a chicken for $5 at Costco. It's already cooked.
$1 hot dog. Okay.
It's already cooked.
Okay, Joe. Go get the $1 hot dog there. I don't know what to tell you.
I get the chicken for $5. The butcher, he charged me $12, and I got to cook it at home. $5 chicken. So good.
So what's your thoughts on this grappa?
Thumbs up. Grown on me. I like
it. It actually has grown on me as well.
Also, it's made from Spurs. Spurs is right now on the shelf for $4.49 a bottle. So it is made over from the leftover of the Spurs Barolo. This one we sell for $65 because we're good like that. But gotta think about it. It's coming from wine they're gonna charge almost, half
Which is funny because they're like, it's not the wine. Like you're charging for the shit of the wine. You're not charging for. It's not like.
Well, I mean, in the same breath, Sassicaia Grappa.
Yeah,
they also make one.
Yes, they do.
That is $85. It's for the same size, and the Sassicaias we sell for $300. So we sell it cheaper. They charge more for their grappa.
I think because Sassicaia has a heavier name.
But also, Sassicaia is made by Poli, who is a house that's been making grappa for like 5 generations in the Bolzano region. So they took like the pros, like pretty much like told like Ferrari, hey, make my grappa from my steel from wherever. Like, if you gotta compare the two. So the Sassicaia grappa is, in my opinion, the best grappa. But guys, pretty good. Right behind it. Tianello also made a grappa. Discontinued because it sucks. Couldn't drink that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't want to, sully your name.
Yeah, but I would say Tianello sucks ass. I don't like the wine anymore. I don't like the grappa for sure. I guess no one else liked the grappa because I don't sell it anymore. But Tianello for me, I give it a thumbs down. I really don't like the wine anymore. Maybe I'm too snobby. Maybe I got too highbrow in my old age. But I will crap on a $160 bottle of Super Tuscan wine.
When you think about it, $160
scratches the surface.
It's yeah. Like, yeah, that's expensive for a wine, but like at the same time, it's not that
but for the same realm of money, I'd rather spend $130 on Galatrona. It's a much better wine. Mm-hmm. Granted, it's Merlot, it's different, but I think it's a much better wine for $30 less.
Yeah, there's somewhat like spending $100+ on a wine. It scares me because like you got to drink that whole bottle, right? Like I'll drop $200 on a whiskey because I'm not drinking the whole bottle of whiskey. It's gonna last me years,
right? But you're not gonna drink the whole bottle yourself.
Yeah,
it's more of a social. You got to bring it around with someone else. You, somebody else, 2 other people.
What was that?
Enjoy it.
Like, there's a few bottles of wine that I was like, I would spend a good amount on. One is the what was the Merlot? The
Massatino. So good. Oh my God!
And that Chardonnay we got. That was
sold it all. The Paul Meyer.
I love that.
That was a good Chardonnay too.
It was the flavor. It tastes like I was drinking caramel. It was crazy.
Yeah. And that's a California Chardonnay, which typically I like to crap on. But once you cross into a certain threshold of like quality, California can really shine like no other. When you're drinking the $25 California Chardonnay, it's dog shit.
It tastes like $25.
It's burnt wood with butter. It's disgusting. Can't drink it. But when you cross into that threshold of like 100 or more, you start getting some world-class wines. You got to spend. Don't get me wrong. Not every day, but certain days you're going to have like the Wagyu cut of steak. You got to have the Wagyu cut of wine too.
It's one of the few wines that came in, like when we do wine tastings or a salesperson, I always try to play the bad cop. Like, this sucks. I
Yeah.
tasted that Chardonnay. I was like, I like this. I was
Takes-
like, we have to get this.
When you do that, it takes all the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, I love it. Like, this shit sucks.
Ah.
Yeah, they don't know what to say. But that Chardonnay, I was like, dude, this is fantastic. We have to carry this. And then you try to have to play bad cop, like, yeah.
Oh, I know. It's just really good. It's just great. Then you go, tastes like dog shit. I wouldn't buy this to give it to me for free.
Yeah.
And their face just goes from like,
Well, I always think about those guys trying to sell us a private barrel of whiskey, whatever that was.
oh, yeah, you
I
call
don't
it
remember the name.
Nulu.
They wanted to sell they wanted us to buy their barrel of whiskey and then try to sell it for $100 a bottle when nobody knew the name.
130.
You know, and I was telling them I'm having trouble selling Buffalo Trace for $40. You want me to sell you no name shit for $130? Take a hike. And it wasn't even that good to begin with.
And then he didn't know what to say. And then you called him finance bro. And then he's like, finance bro? What? he got really offended by the
They're gonna
finance
come
bro.
in and tap dance all over me. Ain't gonna happen.
I thought that was hilarious. I think about that every now and then. I see him pop up on Instagram. I just want to like comment finance bro.
Bro, you talk about nuts getting clipped. I got nuts.
Oh, nothing like seeing someone's nuts get clipped. Terrible feeling. And with that, I think we wrap up this episode for today. Folks, thanks so much for tuning by. Thanks for listening to my mouse story. And
Like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 blah.
do all that fun stuff. When you think about spending a boatload of money on some wine, think about the people you're going to share it with.
And spend it here.
Spend that money here. Don't go nowhere else.
Spend it here and then think about those other people.
Yeah, don't go to Total Wine. Those people have no soul. Don't go to Stu Leonard's. That guy buried a bunch of tombstones of children, threw it in a dumpster. All right, have a good weekend. Take care.
Arthur Cantina, we're really glad you came. We won't forget your face next time, but might forget your name.